you can work towards your goal
Hmm.
and get things done efficient manner, and so that you can also review back on like the steps that you get there.
Okay. Yes, definitely. Really, whatever really we want to be achieved, we need a plan for it. If we don't plan it, we don't know. So planning is provide this is a sort of set nav, is a navigation. It's provide the pathway to be achieve our objective of the organization as well as in our daily life as well individual objective, our personal objective. So planning is a one of the crucial thing for the success of any business.
Yep.
In this unit, we'll learn about different planning technique. When we are talking about strategic planning, we're looking the long-term planning. We're not normally day-to-day planning. We're looking, where we want to see our organization in few years' time. So which we'll go through in details. So we have a task one, which will try to be, our discussion will be focused on the task one, where we'll discuss about the mission, vision, and the business plan of organization, and how we can, as a organization, if you're working, how you are, we can make a plan, which we'll go through. And then we'll discuss about environmental analysis, which is external and internal and external factor we'll discuss, which is micro and macro environment. Have you
Yeah.
learned what is meant by micro?
Yeah, I think I covered that when I did economics in the past. I did like macroeconomics and microeconomics. So I guess
Yes.
it's
Yes, good. Great. Microeconomics is small. Yes, within we looking one industry or could be within a country. When we looking the macro level could be all whole country or throughout, the world even. We can call micro. Macro is a big, micro is a small. Micro we can even say internal, macro is external. External factor, which we need to really plan for external factors. So that's your the task one of this assignment. Today our discussion will be focused. In this assignment, we have a good few tasks. Task one is all about internal, external, mission, strategic planning, which we'll discuss. Task two will analyze our mission, vision, where we're looking, is it right according to the current environment or not, which we'll discuss, and we'll discuss, different external influence, those impact our strategic planning. Then we'll discuss about the task three. Task three will explain the importance of organization strategies or plan. What are the important? Why we need to make a plan? If we don't have a plan, what will be happen? And what is the successful planning? How we can make a successful plan, which we can achieve it? Is it our plan is a realistic match with the realistic goals and objective, which we'll go through, and we'll discuss about the resource planning and various other sort of the planning, events planning, and various things. Then we'll discuss about the SWOT analysis, strength, weaknesses in our organization in task three. Task four will focus on strategies, options in a chosen organization using different model, which we'll discuss about different tools, about the strategic analysis, those we can use it to make our strategic planning effectively. Uh, and then we'll discuss about explain the structure of the planning or the plan, which we'll discuss how we can structure our discussion will be on the stakeholder, what is meant by stakeholders, how many stakeholders normally we have in our organization, internal or external stakeholders, narrow or the vast stakeholders, where our discussion will be. Do you know what is meant by stakeholders?
Yeah.
Who they are? Stakeholders?
Person holding a particular share in the company, or like
yes, shareholder, we can say it's a stakeholder as well, but it's not mean every stakeholder should be a shareholder as well. So stakeholder could be any person who has any sort of interest within our organization, so we call them as a stakeholder. Or any person whose life will be influenced or will be impacted by the action of the company, we can call the stakeholders. Like generation will come after us, it will be as stakeholders as well, because we can, if we pollute environment, that could be impact on their life, their health, So it could be a stakeholder. So we need to really, to go through the different types and the kinds of the stakeholder. So shareholder is mean the investor in the company. We can call them stakeholder, but not all the stakeholders are the shareholder. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the 5 tasks really is in terms of the assessment of your modules, which we need to prepare the assignment, which will go through step by step, and will explain you how we can address, all these learning outcome in the later lessons as well. Okay, let's, we'll start today lesson. Lesson 1, strategic planning, which we'll discuss. And my aims of this lesson is introduction to strategy and strategic planning. What is meant by, how we can make strategy, where this word strategies came from, and I'll discuss with you environmental factors, and we'll go through the Porter generic strategies according to the one author, Michael Porter. He gave different sort of the strategies which we can make for the business to be successful. Okay, what do you know about strategy? Anything? Any thought where these words came from? What is meant by in simple words?
Strategy. I like to say it's a kind of like a game plan. So, then again, like what plan is being used. So,
Yes, yes.
methodology, action plan.
Well done. Strategy is mean is action plan. It's action planning. So when we are talking about strategies, mean we are making action plan. Yes.
Yes.
So strategy is a mean action plan. Well done. Great. And this word is came from Greek word, which normally is used to be in military, and in army normally we make strategies against our enemies. Yes. How will encounter them? How will attack them? How will protect ourselves? Yes. What sort of the strategy? So in the business world, this is a very popular area of discussion. If we'll drop the price, we'll focus on the price. Just we'll look around the cost. If we'll just focus on the cost, maybe we're not successful as a business person or the business as a business itself as well. So we need to look around the strategies, those which match with the environment, as well we need to look around what our competitor strategies are, so we can make it, we could do same sort of, or we can make the different. So but we need to think about how we can achieve our objective. Okay, of course maybe you're not aware of these company. Have you ever heard about these company? Can you see my slides?
Yes.
Can you see these slides?
Yes.
So do you know any of these companies? You ever heard about their names?
Definitely seen Peacocks and VHS around. Not so much the other two.
Okay, so these companies used to be lot of operation, lot of many stores used to be in a business in UK, but all these companies finish, they collapse, they're not anymore in operation effectively.
Okay.
A few just at the minute in a process to closing their businesses, especially VHS is a British home store, is a many years in business, but not doing anymore because due to the poor strategic planning. So we need to think about the strategies need match with the environment and how we could transform the organization, our action plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so a business or the administrative concern united, and we construct, and we really want to be achieve something at the end. But this strategy words came from Michael, according to the Michael Porter, which is one of the great scholar. He wrote many books on strategic planning, strategies, gave many sort of models, is very popular in academia. So strategy is not something reserved exclusively for those at the top level. It's not just the top level management make the strategies and those will be successful. So strategy is not just the top level, it's we need to be involved many people, yes, in our organization, everybody. So strategies is not just for the top managers, it's the best for the companies are where everybody realize that the strategy is to make up the low cost or the unique product. So their different authors explain different ways the word strategies are the planning, the determination of the long term or the long run goals. So we need the strategy is the long term goals, objective, enterprise, adoption of course of action, allocation of resources, carrying out these goals. So the word strategies came from Greek. It's used to be in military, but now it's very popular in the business world. Always we need competitive strategy is about the being different. Being different. Any company you think is a different than other in a hotel industry? Let's will assume you think is a, they're different. Why they different?
Pardon?
Any company, any organization, especially in a hotel industry, think about, you think they are different than others?
You mean in terms of the
And think about Holiday Inn, yes,
yeah.
Marriott Hotel. So they something they have a unique, yes, uniqueness.
Yes.
Need to be think about the competitive strategy is about being different, yes.
Yeah.
We can deliberately choosing the different set of activities. We saying, we are offering online, we giving refunds, yes, we are offering free gift sort of, yes, is our unique, no other is offering. We are offering, the like air mile points is our strategies, our action plan. We want to be, that's to make our customer more loyal with our company, so which will discuss in the following lessons as well. So strategy, according to the Henry Monsberg, a pattern is in a stream of decisions. Strategy is the long-term direction. It's provide the long-term direction of organization. We want to be cut the cost. We want to be close many offices in, and we want to be centralize everything. Or we want to be decentralized. We all region have a local managers, and these are our strategies. They know the local. Every country have a country managers our strategies to be achieve our objective. What is meant by objective?
Objective, like a goal.
Objective like a goal, yes. What is your objective to after doing this course? What really you want to be achieved from this course?
Oh, so my objective?
Yes.
A personal objective. I like to do I like to move on and do a master's in international hospitality business.
Brilliant. So that's your objective. So end of this course, you want to achieve your qualification. Yes. Then you want to move to the next course, master, and you want to start your career within the industry. Yes.
Yes.
So end of any activity, what really we want to be achieved. So like this lesson objective, you will be in a position to explain what is meant by strategy, what is the definition of it, what is the strategic planning. So that's my objective, yes?
Yeah.
So objective is the end goal, what really we want to be, end of the activity, what really we want to be achieved.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we are looking, if we want to be make a strategic plan or the planning we want to be do, before doing the strategic planning, we need to understand business vision, mission, and values. What is the difference between them?
Yeah.
So, vision, where the organization really want to be, mission, why really we are in a business. Yes, value, we not compromise on quality. We are caring customer, we exceeding customer, and we not compromise on quality. Yes, we treat everyone equally. These are all our values. Yes, we provide the value for money. These sort of statement, we not compromise on these values. Like quality education, we not compromise as an organization on the quality. So these are our values. Mission, yes, we want to be a best, we want to be organized, we want to offer these sort of different services and things. So we need to be look around our mission, which I'll give you some examples. So first thing, we need to be strategic planning. We need to set the mission of organization. If we don't have a mission, really we can't, because mission provide the guidance for the planning. Then we set the corporate objective of the organization. Then we look the situational review we'll normally do by doing audit. Audit mean is an environmental audit. We look, what is the political situation in particular country. We want to do business in India. We want to do business in Nigeria. We want to do business in China. We need to plan it. Yes, we want to expand it. We need to do what sort of economics environment there, which we'll go through. Then we need to look around what is the social factors there, all those sort of things which we'll go through. Then we'll develop the strategies formulation. What strategies we will adopt to be enter in that particular area and where we expand. Maybe first year we make a partnership with the local investors or with the local company, or we'll work joint together, or we'll enter just export first instead of setting all business out there. Yes, so we need to be develop our strategies accordingly, our action plan. Then we need to allocate the resources. We need how many people we require, how much money we require, what type of the material stock or infrastructure we require. 3 M's: man, money, and material. How much is required? Okay, next we're looking. Have you ever heard these companies, or they have operation in your country or not? Tesco, ATHE.
I lived in the UK for like a couple of years, so like I've heard of ATHE and Tesco. I know Tesco's not in Singapore, but Tesco's in Malaysia, so Malaysia's just right next door to Singapore. So yeah.
Okay, brilliant, great. So you're aware of. According to the ATHE mission statement, is to be Britain's best value retailer. Britain's best value retailer, exceeding the customer needs always. Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
So when we want to be exceed the customer needs, what we need to do? We need to offer, we need to train our staff, we need a planning for it. We need to be buy the good quality product from our suppliers. We need to provide them value for money.
Yeah.
So we need to be focused on, because our mission statement is to be Britain's best value retailer. So as the values product, so we need to provide the value product. So for this, really we need a planning. We have to do planning for it. Okay, next.
Yes.
Okay, next now, Tesco. If we look at Tesco, according to the Tesco mission statement, our core purpose to create a value for customer to earn their lifetime loyalty. Is very difficult in a real world. We can keep customers for lifetime. Can we keep them forever? By
Sometimes,
far?
not all the time. It's different.
Okay, so to create a value, we need to really work hard. Yes, we need to improve in all area. That's why they started the Tesco Club card, is a loyalty card. So giving something back to the customer, to creating it. Yes,
Yeah.
No one try harder for the customer and treat people how we like to be treated. So it means treating everyone equally. Yes, either
Yeah.
male, females, either different ethnic groups. So that's why it's a mission. So all our strategic plan need to be according to the mission statement or
Yeah.
according to the values. We not compromise it. Then we looking the strategic planning process, how we can start this planning process. So first thing,
Yeah. Hello.
hello, Lovepreet is online. Hello,
Hi,
are you okay?
yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, so uh, just please a little introduction. Can you introduce yourself, please? Just a little
Yeah,
introduction about yourself, where you from. Then we'll
yeah.
reach. Yes, please.
My name is Lovepreet and I'm from India and currently living in London.
Okay, great. So, are you working, Lovepreet?
Yeah, I do work.
Okay. If you don't mind to ask me which industry or which sector.
I'm working in a nursing home as a carer.
Okay, great. So, thanks. So we can add some examples from your background. So please share your experience as well and add.
Yeah,
Okay, my name is Anjum Satar, and I'm teaching with Roman last 2.5 years, and I'm working
yeah.
at Bradford University and as well as other places as well. So today I'm with you and hope so I'll meet your expectations. So we are our unit is strategic planning. We discussed already what is meant by strategies, and now we are looking the process of the planning process.
Okay.
Okay, so first we're looking situational analysis. When we'll make a strategic plan is a long-term planning process, what we need to look around the situation
Hmm.
are in. If we don't know the environment of that country, we can't make a proper plan. So situation, yes. If we have a situation, economic situation is very bad, we have a credit crunch, so we need to be planning according to the situation. So maybe we need to focus on the cutting cost. Yes, we need to measure the short term sum measures to sustain in a business. So we need to be focus on the situational analysis, which will go and will use a lot of tools to do and for situational analysis. Then we need to set the goal setting. We need to set the goals for it. What really we want to be achieve from it. Then we need to create a path. Path is a how we will achieve it. Like you want to get your qualification and you want to be accelerate and you want to promote within your current role, first you need to be which situation where you working. Yes, what sort of activity you need to set the goal in 5 years, in 3 years, what really which level you want to see yourself. Then you need to create a path how you will reach and you will achieve that your goal. Yes, and you need to use the plan for it. Yes, I will do every day, I'll spend some time in some reading. I need a career development for it. So we'll move to strategic analysis, how we can do situational analysis first. So first step for the strategic planning, we need to use the tools. We need to identify our strength, SWOT analysis. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So which area I'm good? Like you're working in a nursing, you're working in an industry, so you have a good knowledge about it. So you're a strong. You have a knowledge, you can speak different languages. So it could be your strength. Any other your experience, it could be your strength. In a business world, if we have a money, if we have experience, all could be our strength. So weaknesses, we normally not use the word weaknesses, we use the area of development, in which area we have to develop more to achieve our objective of organization. So we need to identify, maybe I'm not good in term of, I'm not good in IT for sport, so I need to learn of it. I need to I have to do upskilling for it. So weaknesses, and we need to identify the opportunities. So which area is there opportunities or not? So we need to match it, our internal, which we'll go through and we'll do proper analysis for it in further lessons. And then what sort of the threads there is a risk in jobs. If I don't follow it, there are a lot of competition. So how I will differentiate myself, how my strength will help me to cope these threats, So I have a knowledge, I have a degree, I have experience. So those will help me remove those threats, those risks. Then we need to look around the review and old strategic plan. What last 5 years we make the previous last year's 5 years plan was. Really we achieve it, like every political party, they're saying within 5 years we'll do this and that. But we need to look what they did there, and then we need to reflect it why we didn't. And then we need to make a future plan from it. We need to use observation method. We need to observe what is happening in environment, and we need to reflect on it to achieve it. We need to create a mission and vision statement for our organization, and how we'll do it, where we really want to see in 5 years. We have a 5% market share. We have a 1 nursing home. We want to be 2 nursing home, 3 nursing home, or we want to be expand everywhere our business. So we need to look around and we need to make a mission statement where we want to be. We need to make a strategic plan for it, how we'll achieve it. Goal setting. When we'll set the goal, we need a SMART goals. What is meant by SMART? Hello, are you there? What is meant by SMART objective?
I'm here.
What is meant by SMART objective? So SMART. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. SMART objective. So we need to, when we'll do planning, we need to set a SMART objective. Our company's only earning profit is £5,000 a year. Next year, I want to be on £200,000. Next within 12 months. Is it a realistic objective? We need to think about is what is the economics climate there? Is it our economy, how much percent is growing? We need to make our objectives SMART. Is it specific? Within 12 months, we can do from 5,000 profit to 250,000 profit. Maybe we need to think about it. Is it measurable? How will measure? Every quarter we need to look around how much we achieved. Yes, we need to measure it. We can measure it. Is it attainable? Really, we can achieve it. Do we have a resources? Do we have a staff? Do we have energy? Do we have a infrastructure? Do we can serve? Or we have a resources in place? Is it relevant to according to the current role or the current activities? Is it relevant to our area of expertise? Time bound. Always objective need to be. If I don't put it, I want to be on £250,000. But in how many months? How many days? Yes. How many years? It need to be time bound. And then we need to reflect, what is happening in 3 months, 4 months, every quarter, monthly statement return. So objective need to be SMART. Then we need to look around. We have to do our analysis, strategic SWOT analysis. We need to look around strength, and we need to think about the opportunities, which I'll go through in the following lesson. We'll try to find a company, and then we'll use this model for analysis purposes. So in your assignment, you can use this tool and you can look around in which area this company is good, how much market share they have, how many customers they have, how much profit they earn, how many they are in a business. So these are the strengths. Yes, then we need to look around the opportunity. This industry, how much is growing? Like in nursing home is a lot of demand. Elderly population is growing. Yes, people want more, is a huge demand there. So is a lot of opportunity there. So we need to look around the strength. We need to look around the opportunities. We need to look around the strength. We need to look around the threats. Threats mean is a lot of, the risk. If anything happen, if we not hygiene, if we not maintain, if we don't have a keep proper record, all these are the threats. Is a lot of government legislations. So various threats, which we need to be focused as well. Weaknesses could be maybe we are weak in IT system. Maybe we need to think about the improvement area of development. Okay, which we'll go through in further lesson, proper on it, separate. Creating a path. think about the desired result. Yes, we have a what really we want to be achieved. We want to be increase the customer satisfaction from 80% to 95%. We want to improve. So how will improve? We need a training. We have to train our staff as well. So desired result, potential obstacle. Yes, obstacle could be because we are constrained in terms of the budget. How will cope the obstacle? Where will bring the efficiencies within our operation? So we need to look around those obstacles, how we'll remove them. Use the plan, review the plan from time to time. So we need to regular monthly review, quarterly review, yearly review, because strategic is a long-term plan, what really we want 3 to 5 years time. Do final review after the time. We need to look around. Do you meet the goals? Anybody, any question?
No.
Okay. No question? Okay, let's move next now. Next, Michael Porter gave us some generic strategies, which is mean if the company want to achieve something, they have to make the competitive strategies and they have to focus on certain things, and they need to analyze the environment. They need to use certain tools. Anybody heard about SBUs? What is meant by SBUs? Anybody ever heard strategic business unit, SBU?
No, I didn't.
No?
Not.
Do we know Ford Motors? Ford, how many brands they have?
Pardon?
Ford, you know the Ford cars, Ford
Oh, yeah.
Focus, Ford. How many brands they have? They have Ford Fiesta, Ford Mondeo. Yes?
Yeah.
So each model is one of SBUs, one of unit, one of strategic business unit. Yes? Each business unit, we can make the separate strategies for it. Yes? So we need to think about maybe Ford Focus, Ford Fiesta is very successful. Competitive advantage, we need to think about how we will create our competitive. What is meant by competitive advantage? Have you ever heard competitive advantage?
Oh, yes.
And by?
Huh?
Competitive advantage.
Yeah.
So every country, every nation have some sort of advantage. Yes, it could be their location. It could be they have a lot of raw material. They have a very young population. So every company need to be focused what competitive advantage they have and how they will sustain it and how they can, why they are better than their competitors. So we need to be focused on, when we think about Apple, iPhone, they have a brand, yes, they have an innovation, they have a competitive advantage compared to the Samsung. Yes, they need to be, we need to be look around which innovation they bring. So what sort of the competitive advantage? According to the Michael Porter, if you want to be competitive advantage, you need to create a strategies for it and you need to be focused. Okay, cost leadership. So first thing could be, we as an organization, we want to be cost leader. Ryanair, EasyJet, various cheap airlines, low fare airline, they focus on the cost leadership. They focus on the cost. So we need to think about where we bring the efficiencies, where we can reduce the cost. Every activity we are doing, we are focusing on the cost. Every plan we are making, we are focusing on the cost. Any activity we are doing, we are focusing on the cost. So we want to be cost leader. Cost focus could be in one area, we are focused on the cost. Like, we cutting our payroll cost and we want to be move the payroll office other part of the world. They back office, they will do all work for us. So one of the cost focus may है. Then differentiation. Differentiation like Tesco. Think about Tesco. What sort of the things they do? What sort of the services they offer? Is it they just selling food? Hello?
Yes.
Tesco is offering so many things.
Yeah, they have from household items to Tesco. I think they do clothing as well. Yeah. Apart
So
from
Tesco differentiate themselves. They are even building houses. They have invested money there.
Yeah.
They are offering financial services, credit card, debit card, insurance and all.
Yeah.
So this is a differentiation focus, yes?
Yeah.
Maybe others not doing. We as a company, that will be our competitive advantage. If anything happen, we are in so many industries, in so many businesses. So if anything happen, we have a competitive advantage. We are earning a lot of cash from different product and different businesses. Or we just focus on one area differentiation. Maybe we'll say, okay, that's fine. We are selling food and we are selling electronic equipment. That's it. But if it's a totally differentiation focus, maybe other not doing, we are doing. Our competitor is not doing, we are doing, which is totally different. Yes, that's a totally differentiation focus. Okay. Then according to the Michael Porter, I put these slides. I'll go through just, and please go through yourself as well in your time. Cost leadership strategy, low input cost. So we need to think about how we can input cost, we can reduce it. Economies of scale. What is meant by economies of scale?
give me a moment to recall. It's been some time.
We need to think about how we could reduce it. How much we'll produce, the cost per unit will drop, yes? And the profit could be maximized.
Yeah.
Like in China, they have economies of scale. They're producing in trillions. Yes. So we need to think about the demand level, and we need to think about how much we'll produce will be economically is good, and we can maximize the profit.
Yeah.
Experience, product, process. If we want to be cost leader in a industry, we need to be focused on how we'll get the cheaper inputs, how we'll bring the economies of scale, how we'll use our resources effectively, how we'll work in a hotel full capacity, all rooms book, like buffet, daytime, maybe different price even, but we really want to make sure that our operation carry on running and we'll carry on maximizing our return and reduce cost. Differentiation involves the uniqueness. So we need to think about, we'll bring the uniqueness, new IT system, online booking. You have apps, you can go, you can review, you can cancel everything, you can control it. Yes, we can differentiate ourselves. Such a uniqueness. No one else is doing.
Yes.
Focus is a target to the narrow segment of the population. We can say in Indian market, maybe we'll offering really these products very cheap. Yes. In total other part of the world, we are charging very high. Yes. It's a segment focus. Just focus on one. This is a cost focus, like Iceland's food store in UK, which is Lidl, Aldi, is a sort of the cost focus. Yes. Not a cost leader, but the cost focus. But the Poundland may be more focus on the cost leader. Differentiation focus. ARM, one of the electronic company, which is the biggest, and they're making chips, electronic devices, and differentiation focus strategy, that's quite good, which is no one else really doing, satellite, robots, and those sort of things, So according to the portal, make your strategies. You want to be cost leader or cost focus, then stick with it. You don't need to be, you say, few months you're a cost focus, you want to be on the cost, then you're saying, no, I need to differentiate myself for that. Then we'll stuck in the middle. Yes, with nowhere.
Yeah.
So according to the portal, we need to. Okay, then we have these are the generic strategies. Okay, we are going to play a game. It's called Kahoot. Okay, do you have a smartphone, or you can log in online if you are on the computer? Please, we all know the Google. Google is a good friend.
Yeah.
Okay, if you just type Kahoot and you will get the link. Just type Kahoot.
Yeah.
Search and you will get the link. It's called Kahoot It.
Yeah.
Have you found? Yes.
Yeah, I need to enter the game pin, I think.
Sorry.
The game pin.
Yes, I'm going to give you now. Okay. So you both there? Yes.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Let's this is all about the corporate planning portal generic strategies which we'll just learn now. Don't worry about this. Is just to enhance our understanding and knowledge. Is only few questions there. So is a pin there. So when you enter the pin, you can log in. You name, first name or surname, whatever really you want to use it.
Oh yeah, I'm there.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've already logged in.
Oh, Savan, yes. Chris.
Okay.
Is there? Yes, Lovepreet. Are you there?
I think she's left the session.
Hello.
I think she has left the session because I don't see her.
Just 1 second. Love Raman is there? No, she's not. She left. I think so.
I think she's dropped off. Might be having some connectivity issues, but she's dropped off.
Okay, that's fine. Thanks, Raman.
I'll ping her again.
Okay. Can we start? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's please read the question, and you just need to tick the right options. Yes.
Yeah. It's loading on my end. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Oh.
Task
there we go.
leadership. Yes. Okay. Well done. Great. Next. Well done. Next.
Hmm.
Okay. Good. Next question. Okay. Next, please.
Oh. Oops. Okay.
Okay, next please. Okay, good. Next please. Well done, correct. Next. Okay, good. Well done. Next. Well done. Great. Good. Next. Last question. Okay, well done. 9 out of 10. Yes. Good. Well done. Great. Okay. So next now our discussion will be quick. Okay. Next we're looking. I'm not playing video, which I'll putting link, which will go through in next lesson. The link. Okay. Next we're looking business environment. Every organization have to face and normally have two types of environment. One is called micro and one is a macro, which is one is the internal, one is external. Normally we're looking, when we're looking the micro environment, normally we're looking the political, social, economic, legal, technological forces and environmental forces. These are, and all of this normally is come under the micro environment, where we're looking the production, finance, research and development, stakeholders, and sometimes some authors consider the micros come, the competitors we can, but normally we can consider because those are outsider as well. Okay, next now we're looking, any question you have? No?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, so environmental analysis is very, very crucial, which industry we are in. And when we're looking the environment, we're looking the pest, all the pestal forces. We're looking the political environment. If we want to make any strategic plan, think about the Labour and Conservative Party. Both have a different manifesto. They have a different, in some country, political stability is an issue. So we need to look around the political stability. We need to look around the economic factor, where we need to look around the per capita income, how much is each person in the country is earning. Do you know what is meant by per capita income?
Oh, yes.
Per person income, which normally whole GDP, which is a national income of the country divided by the population, and we can calculate, So what do you think, how much is the UK per capita income? Rough guess? It's around $48,000.
Okay.
So because why we compare? Because we compare with other countries in dollars. So that's why we always World Bank. If you go on the website World Bank data, where we can find the how much per capita income in different countries. So when we're looking the political factor, all these factor, political stability, tax policies, forthcoming legislation, pest or pestle. When we have a pest, is a which is the PEST stand for political, economic, social, and technological factor. When we'll say PEST forces, then we're looking the legal and environment, eco. So we need to look around the political. It's come all these factors, employment law in a country. When we want to start a business or we want to plan ahead, we need to look around this. When we look under the economic factors, we need to look around the inflation rate within a country, how much we have. We have in the UK around 2.5% inflation. In some country maybe 5%, 10%. If we have high inflation, how this will impact on the strategic plan or how we could achieve our objectives. So we must need to be aware of, and we need to analyze macro environment, which is uncontrollable. We have to adjust it all operations accordingly. Exchange rate, what is the difference between different currencies? Exchange rate, which currency we do trades, all we need to be well aware of by looking under the economic growth rate. If we have a high, like in India, around 5% economic growth rate, that help, so economy is growing. It means the people have more jobs, people have more spare money. It means we can spend in that country. It means we can get more business from there. So we need to look around taxation rate. What is the tax rate here? We have a good 20 to 30% tax here. In other part of the world, like in Middle East, maybe few countries no tax there. We need to think about, if we start there, what sort of benefit will be and what tax rate, how we could save it. Unemployment rate in a country, if it's a high unemployment, people have a less disposable income, people have a less purchasing power, ultimately leads to it's not successful business. So we need to be managed as a managers. So we need to be focused on education. Under social factor, education level is how many people in universities, what sort of the literacy rate within a country, living condition, trend, fashion, religious belief, employment pattern. And under the technological factor, we look around investment, research and development, change in technology. They have a 3D technology, they have 4G technology. Those are things, we need to look around. Is the high tech, high rail, high speed rails, and those sort of all depends which sector we are. In some sector, maybe we need really high tech technology, but these all impact, So we'll try to do this activity in next lesson, which we can look around PEST, and we'll do Amazon, how this PEST, will impact on the Amazon business, how we can make a plan, strategic plan next within, and how we can make strategies for Amazon and how Amazon respond according to the environment. So today we covered. So what is meant by strategy? Where this word came from?
From a Greek.
Greek.
Yeah.
And what is meant by strategic plan?
Is that like based on your mission, vision, and values, and then you work towards a goal. Yeah.
Strategic plan normally is a long-term planning, yes? By looking all these, situational analysis we have to do. We learn about the situational analysis we have to do. We need to find the career path. We need to set the goals, yes? All these. Okay, what PEST stand for? The PEST?
P for political side. E.
Yes.
S social, and
okay.
T.
Technology.
Oh yeah, technology.
Good. So we need to go through, please. I'll send you the book to read, which is normally I'm going to send you this lesson and I'll upload on okay, I'm going to send you this case study to read as well. Cabin, which is one of the organization in UK which normally make mobile houses. And those is quite successful, how they respond towards the environment, how they differentiate themselves, how they make the strategic planning by looking and changing things in keeping in view of environmental factors. So it's good to read, please.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is sample. I'll give you this book you can read as well, which is strategic planning, yes, organization directions, what is meant by a strategic plan, how we can make it. So just focus on chapter 1, please. Which a lot of discussion. Yes, the vision, mission, values, what is meant by, there are a lot of activities. So please just do a bit reading. Yes, which
Yeah.
we'll do in following lessons. Yes, identify how we can do audit, environmental audit, how we can look around pestle forces and all. So we'll go through the stakeholder analysis in other lessons. Okay, any question?
Will you be uploading this slide as well?
Yeah, I didn't, but I'm going to send you and I'm going to upload as well on Moodle.
Yeah. Okay.
And you will get, you know, the recording. I'll upload the recording as well. If you not get me, so please just go through again. Yes.
Yeah.
And just if you start, are you aware of how to structure your assignment, how you can address learning outcome or not? Have you prepared any assignment before?
Yeah, I'm working on the first unit, the one organizational behavior assignment for that. So I think I should be all right for now.
Okay, no problem. What I'll do during our next lesson, we'll spend, you know, good 10, 15, 20 minutes and I'll go through with you as well. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll send you some examples to look around. Okay. So we need to really focus on these tasks. Okay. And need to be related to the organizations and we need to address it. Okay. All these learning outcome in task 1 and we'll go through it during next lesson, you know. Okay. Anything else? Any questions?
No.
Okay.